Here. Really close. I'm about to stream my reaction to the Resident Evil showcase. Boom. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Editing pending. Mature to 17 plus. Okay. All right. First look at Village. Well, not our first look. I guess technically we've seen this before. Oh, we've seen a little bit of Village before, but that looked like some new stuff right there.
Hey everyone! Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Brittany.
Welcome to our Resident Evil showcase. I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, here to give you a closer look into what Capcom has coming up for the Resident Evil franchise. We'll be kicking things off with some brand new content and an exclusive first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay that you do not want to miss. So without further ado, let's get started.
Okay, I'm already liking what I'm seeing. I love the way they put the Roman numeral 8 into the name there. They did something similar with Resident Evil 7, I believe.
Think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I
Was
know.
that? Oh, it's Mia.
We hardly talk about anything else.
Yeah, trauma can really hurt relationships. I can't imagine what it put these two through. I'm getting real vampire vibes, like classic,
Mother Miranda,
Victorian vampire.
you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg. Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him... No, Mother Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down.
Okay, cool.
Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
No. The place is full of nothing but blood and death.
Cool. Blood and death. Sounds like a Resident Evil game. Yeah, because see, this doesn't look like it could possibly have anything to do with Umbrella. I mean, I guess technically Resident Evil 7 didn't look that way either until you got into the game. But no, I mean, these people are, they're using bats. I mean, this has to be vampires. Which I think would be awesome. A good vampire game would be really cool. Big ol' hat.
Well, Ethan Winters.
Yes. Cool.
Who the fuck are you?
Let's see what you're really made of. Ethan Winters.
Yeah, so these people have some pretty freaky powers. I don't know who that was. Should I know who that was? I don't know who that was. Resident Evil.
That was amazing, but I still have so many questions. Like, when can I pre-order this thing?
Let me guess.
Perhaps producer
Today?
Pete Fabiano has some answers for us. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm assuming it's today.
Hey everyone, I'm Pete Fabiano, producer on Resident Evil Village.
He looks like a much older version of Matt Meese from Studio C.
Xbox Series X, and PC. I'm happy to announce we've been working hard to bring the survival horror experience onto current generation consoles as well. Resident Evil Village will also be coming to PlayStation 4,
well, that's
Xbox
cool.
One, day and date
I'll
with
be playing it on Steam
PS4
because
version can be upgraded for free
mouse
to the
controls.
digital PS5 version. And the Xbox One version
That's cool that they get those
free
upgrades to the digital PS5.
Also my pleasure.
I'm not sure what Xbox Smart Delivery is, but maybe it's the same thing.
Resident Evil Village will be available worldwide
May 7th.
on May 7th.
And like I said,
2021.
pre-orders kicking off today. That
Pre-orders kicking
makes
off
sense.
today.
Okay, wait a second. Is that a werewolf?
Alongside
That
the
looks like a
standard
werewolf.
version, we have a few other options for the game. First, we have Digital Deluxe Edition.
Switch edition
available on all
trauma
platforms.
pack, safe room music,
Players will be able to heighten
max
their survival
difficulty,
horror
save device,
with extra content,
Albert 01
including
Chris,
in-game
the
items
tragedy
that
of
call back
Ethan
to Resident Evil
Winters.
7 Biohazard.
Oh, okay.
There's also a collector's
Chris
edition
figure,
for consoles
cool.
that includes all the
Poster,
Deluxe Edition
trauma pack
as
product
well as a
code,
striking
steelbook,
figure
an
for
art
Resident
book, a box.
Evil. Steelbook case,
I used to buy a lot of collector's editions of video
and for those
games.
of you
I've
who
got
haven't played the previous entry, we have the Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7.
I've got this
Biohazard bundle.
from when Wind Waker had its HD release, and it came with the collector's edition came with this Ganondorf figure, and I've got a Batman Arkham City one out in the hallway too.
And there's survival
Oh my goodness, it's the raccoon bobbleheads that you can shoot.
First few hours of gameplay. Finally, digital pre-orders from the PlayStation Store will receive an exclusive Resident Evil Village mini soundtrack.
I think part of Ganondorf's sword fell off. I'll look for that
Alright,
later.
I've been waiting for this. I know you've been waiting for this. It's time for the world premiere first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay. Alongside this first look, we have Pete Fabiano back to offer some insights as well. Let's take a look.
World premiere.
Now we're here to give you an exclusive first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay. Just like in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, you'll be taking control of Ethan Winters. You'll make your way from the village to the castle.
That's a pretty big looking castle.
And search for their kidnapped daughter.
You have a daughter?
As you've noticed by now, Resident
Oh,
Evil Village
wow.
keeps the first person perspective. We think it really draws players in.
Well,
to the
that
detailed
draws
world.
me in. I have a daughter, so the idea of having to go and rescue one from possible vampires and/or werewolves sounds very fun, and also very very personal. I like that. That is something that Resident Evil 7 did that I could tell the other games didn't really do. Is
You'll
that
see a lot of those
you're
little
not
details come to life here.
part of stars, you're not part of some elite team of operatives that are whose job is to save the world. You're just a guy trying to
The team
save
put
his
a ton of
wife.
effort into creating a truly authentic feel.
So bringing that family aspect in, I think, is a good idea.
From art design to technology, everything ties in great and creates some
It
beautiful
it
visuals.
is some beautiful visuals. If I can speak properly. Actually visited Italy when I was in high school, and it reminded me of some of the
As you'd expect,
the
a
big
warm welcome not really
mansions
was in
that
store for
my
you.
class visited. Italy and France. So some of the architecture here looks very similar. Oh my gosh, Ethan! First you lose your hand. Are you gonna lose your leg now? Oh gosh, that I can feel that in my leg.
Now, let's take a look at him.
Okay, let's take a look at me.
Well, Ethan Winters,
Hi.
you escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you?
I guess.
Let's see how special you are.
I know I'm not playing, but I feel so. I feel like I'm actually playing because it's got that whole
Shifting gears a bit,
first person
you'll
perspective. I
finally
want
show
to
off
respond to all the dialogue. Okay. Got some dungeon
It's not just about shooting. Guarding will also be an important part of the
guarding.
game.
I'd like to take that sword. Well, guarding was in Resident Evil 7 too. I don't think we used it that much, but it was a thing you could do.
Each type of enemy has their own distinct way of fighting. So you
Okay,
need
that
to
is a
choose
giant.
to defeat them.
That is a giant with a giant hammer. Oh!
Everyone knows what to do with red barrels, right?
Yes. That guy missed badly on that first
Some
shot.
people remember a similar management system in Resident Evil 4. This time around, we've added crafting, which allows you to create items such as first aid and ammo.
Okay. I mean, I feel like you could do that in
There's also
2
an
and
assortment
3
of
and
weapons
even
to find and
7.
utilize throughout the game.
Sniper rifle, that's nice. So is like the crafting gonna be somewhat different? More
How do you know my name?
expanded?
Anyone has heard of the likes of you.
The merchant makes a return. This time he's known as the Duke.
The merchant makes a
You'll be going to
return.
him to buy and sell weapons.
Who's the merchant? Is he from a previous game?
The director wanted to give him a unique look, and you'll often find him in different situations each time you encounter him. He's an interesting fella.
Okay. Wonderful.
Smash away with your trusty knife. There's plenty of items to find in your castle.
Herb.
Wait, do you hear that? And
Yes.
we've also got extra objectives outside of the main one.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, wait. Is it just collectibles again?
Of course, it goes without saying that there'll be plenty of puzzles.
Collectibles are fun.
Players
It's
to move
just,
forward.
when you say plenty more
And,
objectives, it feels like there's going to
plenty
be
of
more than
surprises to
just
keep you on your toes.
shoot the collectibles. Are those... Okay, those might be bugs, not bats. It felt like it was a vampire thing, but... Ah! Oh! Okay.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch.
Yeah, I'd get out of there.
Well, that's one way to end the video.
I
Now
guess.
that we've shown you what's in store for Resident Evil Village, let's take a look at the exclusive PlayStation 5 demo.
Oh, the demo's only on PS5. That's kind of a... It's kind of a poor move to put your demo on a system that most people can't get their hands on right now.
Players won't be playing as Ethan, but as a character we're referring to as the Maiden.
Oh. So it's like a prologue.
This experience doesn't feature combat or even blocking.
Oh. Why? It doesn't feel like a demo if there's no combat. I mean, it could be great. I don't know.
We're hoping to have players get a real feel for the visuals and audio as they take the Maiden on her journey to find a way out of the castle. And you can download the exclusive demo on PlayStation 5 today.
But only if you have one, because
Many people have
no one has one except
So we'll have a separate
Two people.
new demo
Two.
available on all platforms, ready for sometime this spring.
sometime this spring. Okay, well, at least the other platforms will get
This
some
year
sort of
marks the
demo.
25th anniversary of the Resident Evil franchise, with the very first game releasing in Japan back on March 22nd, 1996. Since then, the series has expanded well beyond the realm of video games. From toys and
Yeah.
board games to CG movies to live-action Hollywood films, Resident Evil has become a cultural icon.
I've never seen the
Resident Evil
movies. I don't
continues to
know if they were
offer
any
surprises
good.
around every corner, so let's pass it along to producers Yoshi Kanda to hear more about what you can expect in 2021.
Earlier this month, we started inviting players to join a closed beta test. The test won't happen until later next week, but I want to use this chance to reveal more details. With the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil coming on March 22nd, we're excited to celebrate this milestone. with
Okay,
fans.
so they're doing something for
Last
the
September,
anniversary.
We showed off a piece of key art showcasing some of Resident Evil's iconic characters to start the celebration. Now, I'm happy to announce what was behind that.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Are we getting a remake of something? Is that... Oh, it looked like the Raccoon City Police Department for a second. Oh, wait. It is. Reverse. Okay, so it's a multiplayer game. In the Raccoon City Police Department. That's actually a good idea because, you know, we spend so long exploring the police department, you know, it'd be cool to actually get to use your knowledge of the layout of the place as opposed to those random looking disjointed maps you had in the other multiplayer game that came out last year with 3. See, I can't even remember the name of it.
The characters that fans love. It'll be available for free to anyone who purchases Resident Evil Village. So be sure.
Also, I like that
Resident
it
Evil
seems the
social
only people you
channels
can
for
play as are
release.
actual characters, not just random people.
Check out the
Because I
official
remember
website for
the
even more
last
details.
multiplayer game they came out with was very Like, it was just random people, and maybe someone would be Jill or something like that. But for the most part, you're playing as a nobody. So that's cool. That's cool.
We can't wait to get our hands on RE4. For the occasion, we are bringing a celebration to our game, Tom Clancy's The Division 2. For a limited time, you will be able to collect some of the iconic outfits and items from the original.
Okay, so Tom Clancy tie-in.
Everyone that logs in during the event will get Leon Kennedy's Raccoon Police Department outfit as a warm-up. Now let's have a look at some of this.
I noticed that Reverse had some sort of a comic book style outline to the art, so it's a little less, slightly different art style. Okay, I mean, that's cool that they're doing that. I'm not really a Tom Clancy player, but that's cool. Infinite Darkness. Oh, watching the Resident Evil movies are a dumb good. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Dumb good is fun. Resident Evil CGI movie featuring Claire and Leon. Okay. So that's coming out this year. Yeah, that sounds cool. Because I understand, even though I've only played the remakes of 2 and 3, 7, and I played a little bit of the 1 ports that they made a few years back, as well as my first Resident Evil game was actually on a cell phone back before smartphones were a thing. It was like one of those flip phones that had a keyboard, and I would play. I played a game featuring Leon in an airport. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember I enjoyed it, despite the fact that it was a clunky cell phone game. But I remember enjoying it, and that's why I decided to get into Resident Evil when they started making these, a few years back.
I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
Is that it? Oh, no ports of anything? Oh, I was kind of hoping to hear about well, I was definitely hoping to hear about a Resident Evil 4 part, but heck, even Code Veronica, which I know nothing about, was another thing people were expecting. But no, that appears to be it. That appears to be it for the Resident Evil showcase. So, looks interesting. I'm definitely going to get the demo on Steam when it eventually comes to Steam. Did they say the game comes out in May? I think that's what they said. So if the game comes out in May, then I'll definitely be getting it and streaming it here on my channel. I'm going to be doing more stuff with this channel. I've got a lot of... hold on. That's making noise now in my ears, and I can't focus on what I'm saying. I have a lot of plans for this channel. I'm going to be doing some fun things with it. Got some videos that I'm currently planning out. But if you want to see more of me, I actually do a lot of work on the Anime Trainer channel over at, you guessed it, the Anime Trainer channel. And the fun thing about that is I'm over there using The Legend of Zelda as a means to lose weight and get in shape. Meanwhile, my trainer, the Anime Trainer, is doing his own stuff with anime workouts. And it's a lot of good fun. And I edit all the videos there. So check it out if you get the chance. And I will see you guys soon. Very soon. Because hopefully we'll have a video out next week. Yeah. Alright guys, this has been a blast. And I guess I will see you next week.